so different. I don't think you will understand.
Today I come to realize that it was the same thing. Hello! No, we don't understand each other. That's not true. Because I was in Colombia and then I was going to buy something and I was like, where do I find cambures? I was like, what?
What is that?
Give me a kilogram of cambures.
What is that?
What is cambures?
Bananas. And they were like, no, we don't have that. And I was like, right there.
So bell peppers, how are they in your country?
So in Colombia it's pimentón.
En Venezuela es pimentón.
En España le llamamos pimiento.
Pimiento.
Actually, it's not that
Just
little
like-
because in Spanish, pimentón is what is the caru.
Powder?
Yeah,
Yeah,
powder, like a
powder.
powder. I would understand if someone else would say pimentón or pimiento, like both
No.
is good for me.
I wouldn't understand pimiento at all. If you say pimiento, I would be like, what's that? You have to be specific. Rojo, verde, pimentón rojo, pimentón verde, pimentón amarillo.
Is that a peach? I guess it is a peach.
In Colombia we call it both durazno and melocotón.
In Venezuela, we call it durazno.
In Spain, we say melocotón.
No, I wouldn't. Someone says melocotón, I will be like, durazno.
We had like melocotón cakes, and I thought it was different from durazno juice. Today I come to realize that it was the same thing. I didn't know because they have
I
different
just
names.
love how the non-Spanish speakers are just like this. 2 words, yeah. No, it's quite funny because like I was comparing to Portuguese because Portuguese being another language I speak. Peppers was quite similar, but this one is completely different.
How will you say it in Portuguese?
Pêssego. Actually, by the way, guys, today I shall be Brazilian. So the next one is blanket.
For sure, cobija.
Sábana.
En España es sábana o manta, las dos. The manta is the one that you put like on top of it, and then the sábana will be like used as a blanket.
And the one, the quilt, cobertor.
Like I will understand if someone calls me, oh, can you pass me the manta?
Manta? No, manta is what the virgin wears to cover her face.
No, that is el manto. That's a manto. It's not a manta, it's a manto.
In Portuguese, it's coberta, cobertor. Both of them are the same thing. No, sorry. Yes. How do you say popcorn in English?
We call it crispetas.
In Venezuela, we call it cotufas.
So in Spanish, we say palomitas, but it's funny how many names they have in Latin America.
That's right.
Actually, this was a word that we had a problem with because we went to the movies and it was like, let's get cotufas. And I was like, what is that? And they was like, crispetas. And I was like, what is that? And he said like, 10 more names. And then I was like,
just
popcorn. And I was like, palomitas.
You wouldn't call it any other way?
No, palomitas.
I think Portuguese is. I actually don't remember. I think they say popcorn or something. Pen. So a ball pen or a fountain pen.
In Colombia it will be esfero or esferográfico.
The thing is, you chose a pluma. Bolígrafo is the one that has a ball in the end.
In my country, we would call it bolígrafo. Everything would be a polígrafo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, polígrafo, polígrafo, polígrafo. Different.
No,
Because
it's
there is but there is like they stick
Take
out more the
care.
tongue. It's very delicate.
But it's true, like we pronounce
Pero-
more, like British English, if you compare it to American English, they pronounce every consonant in the word. Like they normally like stress all the vowels. And it's true that in Spain we differentiate some consonants from others that they don't in Latin America. We do pronounce th. That is completely different from every other country in Latin America.
it depends on the stress, how you stress the word.
Where you stress the
Yeah,
word.
I think a Spanish accent is the more strongest one, in my view.
So we're going to talk about straws now.
In Venezuela, we also call it pitillo.
In Spain we call it pajita.
I know in Mexico they call it popote.
Popote. Pajita.
No. Fajita for us would have like kind of the sexual meaning, so we don't use it. Never.
Shaved ice.
Yeah, shaved ice.
Oh, you call it that?
Yeah, shaved ice.
Wow. In Colombia, and specifically in my city, we call it raspao.
So, en España le llamamos granizado.
In Venezuela, we call it cepillado or raspado.
Oh, it's nice because cepillado is like when you brush your hair in Spanish, so it's what you are not done today.
Yeah, so does it mean shaved or like picked?
Yeah, that's kind of
like
the meaning.
brush, like cepillar is.
Oh wow, I never heard this before, to be honest, never heard that before. But probably other people think that way.
It's true. It is true. Yeah.
Like, porque a veces como ese lo
Yeah.
podían-
No, like not for him because he's from Cali and Cali is a little bit different. But from Bogota, the Bogota accent, you know, they take their time to speak and they take that's to me the best accent. If you want to learn Spanish, you should learn Spanish from someone from Bogota because they speak
No.
slow and they
But I don't know. I don't know. I've never heard it, and
Hola, parce, ¿cómo estás? Parce, ¿cómo
that sounds
estás?
so
¿A dónde
nice.
vamos a ir? ¿Tienes plan para hoy?
Are you doing a
That is
accent?
so-
No,
Visa Colombia?
I'm trying the like Bogotan accent.
Yeah, no, but what I will say is that's very specific. Wow, because some people inside the country they do speak more slow than others. For example, the people that live near the beach, they speak super fast, way too fast,
Really?
but way too fast, like way too fast.
we were talking about countries that are like huge,
And like-
huge.
The UK, imagine the UK. We have like 100 local, like
North Ireland.
North Ireland. It's just like it's next door. And it's like 2 miles away, and someone will have a different accent.
And different sounds.
For me, the funniest one was probably straw because I knew that because Spanish people always have sexual connotations in something, in some sense.
Wow.
That's a stereotype.
Stereotype.
When straws are involved. And well, kind of, no, I don't know. Maybe I'm being stereotypical here, but I knew that something funny was going to come up between the words. I just knew it.
In my case, straw is also the most interesting one because the first time I knew that people call it so differently, it was so different for me, like something that I've never heard in my life.
Which of those
I think it's very
words would be
interesting.
most commonly understood?
Commonly understood.
Pajita.
Pajita?
No, in Colombia, no, that's the interesting thing because it's so different. I don't think you will understand if you go to another country and you said that word.
So to me, it was definitely popcorn. That is the one that I struggle with.
If I have to choose one, probably I will go with the granizado.
Okay.
Shaved ice.
Shave ice?
So the last one.
Because like I think it was one of them where we have like completely different words for each country. And when I heard that they call it cepillado in Venezuela, that was a stroke. Because like raspado, I could guess, you know, or like.
Yeah,
Because
most
it's like
interesting one.
But
I agree.
cepillado for me was like. If I heard that, normally I feel confident that if I hear a word from another Spanish-speaking country, even though I may not know what it means because of the context and so on, I will guess. But with cepillado, I tell you, I will be like.
So today we talk about the Spanish difference among 3 countries.
If you like the video, please like and subscribe or leave a comment. We'll see you soon.
Bye.